vinyl community. I'm your host here at the Inner Sleeve, DR. And today I wanted to do a vinyl finds video. So these are videos that I received for Christmas this year. I received 5 different records, so we'll go through them by 2 different bands. And we're going to start with one that I'm not sure if a lot of people know about them, but Cirith Ungol. And Cirith Ungol was a band that was formed in the early 70s in Ventura, California. I would call them kind of doom, thrash, power metal. And their first album they came out with was Frost and Fire. There's actually a 40th anniversary reissue of that just came out. And I have on pre-order and it hasn't shown up yet. But today this is the first one of 3 that I got for Christmas by Cirith Ungol. And so this is the recent Ultimate Edition. It's a remastered from Metal Blade. This is the album King of the Dead, so this was their second album. I believe this came out in about '84. So we'll go ahead and take a look. One of the cool things about Cirith Ungol, one of the things I really like is I really like the artwork. Amazing artwork. Frost and Fire is probably my favorite, but this one's pretty good too. Probably my second favorite. And here you can see the back of the album. And there it'll show the guys in the band. You got Tim Baker on vocals. He's still with them. We got Robert Garvin on drums. He's still with them today. They're still putting out new music. They just put out an album recently. We have Flint on guitar or bass, and we have Jerry Fogel on guitar. Jerry Fogel actually passed away, I believe, in the late 90s, so he's not around anymore. And I'm not really very familiar with Flint. But anyways, on this album, Adam Smasher's an awesome song. Master of the Pit. I like all their songs, so it's hard to pick. Cirith Ungol, their self-titled song is really good as well. But it's on 180 gram vinyl. Comes with a 12-page booklet and really good sound quality. They did a great job on this one. Take a quick look at the inner sleeve. I always like the Metal Blade record inner sleeves. This is the black vinyl version. I don't remember if they did it in color. Cool label on here. This is a great reissue. Next, we'll move on to the second Cirith Ungol album I picked up, which would be their 3rd studio album, One Foot in Hell. This is also a recent remastered version. I don't remember what year these remasters came out, but you guys can look them up. Again, this is on 180 grain black vinyl. This actually was, I think, an earlier reissue or remaster, like 2015 or 2017. Sound quality on this is decent, but it's not as good, honestly, as One Foot in Hell. So, again, we'll take a look at the artwork here. And, again, I really like the artwork. The songs obviously are really good. Blood and Iron here is a classic. Chaos Descends. The Fire. Another one, Doom Planet, all some really good songs by Cirith Ungol. If you guys like doom, thrash, power metal, even a little bit of classic rock, they almost sound like in some of their songs, maybe you guys would really like Cirith Ungol. And their band name actually came from J.R.R. Tolkien novel, so it's a pass in there, or whatever you call it. But here's what the vinyl looks like. Labels here are a little more standard. That's some of the cool artwork that they had on the other one. And again, 180 gram vinyl, collector's edition. Really good album by Cirith Ungol. And then the third one that I got here was until recently, this was their last studio album called Paradise Lost. And this is also a 180 gram black vinyl. First official vinyl reissue, and it's again a special vinyl remaster. And this one, sound quality is also really good. I think this was reissued the same year as One Foot in Hell. So take a little bit more of a look here of their sleeves and vinyl. In fact, if I can look here, I believe it's 2016 was the reissue date. It originally came out in 1991. Until recently, this was their last This was their last studio album. Songs on here, Join the Legion, that's a great one. Chaos Rising, Paradise Lost. So this album, a lot of people don't like as much as the other ones. They didn't really finish. They didn't really get a chance to work on the songs as much. The production's probably not as good. Again, awesome Metal Blade Records inner sleeve, black vinyl. Got the black labels on this one. Great sound quality, reissue. But yeah, as far as their albums go, this is probably one of the ones that a lot of people don't like as much or isn't as good, but I think there's a lot of good songs on here and still highly recommend it. Again, cool cover art. Before Forever Black, which just came out in 2020, this was their most recent album, so it was, what, 20? That's crazy. Like 29 years later and they came out with another album. So, anyways, that's Cirith Ungol albums. Moving on to Megadeth. So I went to a concert this summer, Slipknot Knotfest in Iowa, and Megadeth was also on the ticket. And honestly, I really enjoyed the Megadeth part. I wouldn't say more than Slipknot, but I was really glad I got to see Dave Mustaine in concert. And that just encouraged me to go through all the discography again. I'm definitely an early Megadeth fan, more so than the later. But I have another one here that's one of Megadeth's more recent ones that I really like. But this is Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? Obviously, classic album. This is the latest reissue. It's on the Combat label. I don't know if it says what year this reissue is, but in all honesty, I am not super happy with this one. I think it sounds really compressed and just was not really happy, with the sound quality. So I would probably avoid it. Maybe I can put which pressing it is down below in the description. Here you see capital. This was capital/combat, but you can see that's a rainbow capital label. Just trying to see if I can see what year the reissue is. Should have been better prepared. It does come with a polylined inner sleeve, but nothing too special other than that. It's a great, obviously their classic album. Probably what a lot of people would rank as their favorite. For me, it's probably about number 3, because I grew up on the latter part of the 80s Megadeth, early 90s, if you will. And then the other one I got here is a more recent Megadeth one, Endgame. And I really like this album. Hadn't heard it until the last year or so when I started streaming through their discography in preparation to go to the concert, but picked it up on vinyl recently. You can still get this one fairly readily. I think I got this through Amazon, or it might have been through a Discog seller, I'm not sure. But this is the latest remastered version. It's on black vinyl. Let's take a look. And really some good songs in this one. I like the cover art, obviously. Megadeth always has cool artwork as well, especially if you like Vic Rattlesnake. Here's the vinyl, black vinyl. Great sound quality. This is a great sounding record, and I really enjoy it. And I can't wait to throw it on the table again and listen to it again. So, hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got here recently. If you're a metal fan and haven't heard Cirith Ungol, definitely check them out. Great band. I'll probably go ahead and do a video on just Cirith Ungol here in the near future on my Cirith Ungol collection, which once the Frost and Fire 40th Anniversary Edition shows up will be basically done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, see ya.